Great morning. Today is Wednesday, the 17th. And this morning I am going to do something a little different again. I'm going to pull a card from the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and then I'm going to pull from the Lenormand. And we'll see what we get. What is the advice this morning? First card out, we have balance. Balance. I think I'll use my big Lenormand cards. Balance. Okay, so balance, we've got the bear and the book. So balance, when you're taking as gospel things that are written in books, okay, balance, I know a lot of people are wanting to read that new book that's coming out. That's written by Trump's relative. Okay, don't get again too caught up when it comes to if you've read it in a book that you think that it's gospel. Okay, just stay in balance with things. Okay, that yeah. Try to remain in balance. Don't overdo, like I said, you can overdo anything. Spending some time about ones that want to read a book, they think they're an authority. Not everyone who writes a book is an authority. So again, look and keep a little balance in there. People think if they read it, that it's got to be true. Okay, or if they again listening to like Fox News, anything they say in Fox News, anything they're communicating, that they're supposed to be an authority. Again, use some balance when you're looking at these things. Check into them more carefully, because just because they say they're an authority, and they've got a book, it doesn't necessarily mean it's so. So use some balance, I mean, you see that a lot, or they think if they're on a TV program and they're giving the news, they're giving the stuff, that it has to be gospel. Or in the other opposite end of it, that anybody that's there is deep state, deep state drama. Okay. So again, just use some balance. Check into things more carefully, more judiciously, before you just accept something carte blanche. Okay, so let's do another one. We've got new moon, which is beginnings. We've got beginnings. We've got the sly fox. And news being sent. Again, same thing. There may be somebody new on the horizon that's putting stuff out there. Again, could be anywhere. Could be news, could be books, could be TV. Just somebody starting something and they're putting that information out, and they could be doing it with not great intentions to skew things. So a lot more is going to be coming out trying to give maybe misinformation, skewing things, putting that stuff out there. Watch for a lot of more commercials that are coming on. Um, and also ways to, again, they're trying to talk about also the mail-in voting and all of that stuff. So there's going to be more and more of these things coming on the horizon starting, which are there to skew things, to get that message out, that wanting to skew things. Okay. So again, this feeds back to the one we were just talking about. Just because they are acting like an authority and they've put something out there in a book doesn't mean that it's gospel and something that should be taken carte blanche. Okay? So just be aware. Be a little more judicious in checking things out before you jump into it. Okay? Because some of them can be going out there to put this their messages out there, and at first they can seem wise or something, but they don't always have the best intentions. Maybe they're good at skewing things. Okay. So yeah, it looks like we're all on the same track today. They're not going to let me get off that track. New beginnings of a lot more stuff, more books coming out. And yeah, more people coming to the front talking, like we've got McEnany, all the ones that have been, new people in the White House. Remember when we had Sean Spicer, and he was just so crazy in what he said. I forget now what it was, but it was something really ridiculous that he had said when he came in. And what happened, and he winds up hiding in the bushes trying to get away from people. So anyway, basically this comes down to not everybody that acts like an authority wants to tell you they're an authority is. I don't know how many books I've looked at when it comes to Kundalini with people writing, regurgitating stuff they've heard, okay, and they've got not one iota of actual experience in that, and yet they want to set themselves up as an authority, and people buy these books or buy these papers, and they're bogus. Oh, what's that other one? Something Times, Epic Times. There's another one. They start putting out a bunch of stuff, and on the surface it may look good. They've got recipes, they've got this, they got that. They try to draw people in. And then you get into it, and it's just a spin machine that's being put out all the time. Epic Times is one of them. What's that one guy that they buy the stories from? It's one of those rags that when you're going through the thing, and it's the sun's one of them, and then there was another one, that big one, I can't think of the name of it now, where they bought stories, or they hold things in, and can use it against people. So it's just saying, be aware that a lot more of that stuff is going to be coming out to the forefront, especially because we are starting to go into where they're going to be campaigning in earnest. So more stuff will be coming out, written or whatever. But just use more common sense when it comes to just accepting someone as an authority because maybe they have a book or something. It doesn't always mean that they're a good authority on things. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. Much love and light to everyone. And if you've enjoyed this, please give a thumbs up. It is so appreciated. I appreciate everyone that wants to come and spend some time with me. You could be spending your time anywhere. So thank you for coming to this channel and spending some time. I really appreciate it. Anyway, love and light to everyone. Please be safe out there. Don't forget to wear your mask and wear your mask properly, covering your nose and your face, not just your mouth. That's not going to help anything. Oh, God. That's one of my personal favorites, that I see people with the mask below their nose. And what? You might as well wear it on your head, okay? Like a dunce cap or something. I don't know. What are people thinking? Or they don't think. Or did you see the one where 16 kids went out to party and they all came down with COVID? Okay. Another award-winning thing. I think that was in Florida again. Of course, it's always Florida. But yeah, they all came down with COVID because they thought it was smart to go out and party, you know, in these bars and things like that are horrendous places. Everybody's packed in there, you know. So please, again, be safe out there. Yesterday, I went to I thought, oh, I'm going to have a pizza for a change. And they have a really good, and it was Monday, and they have a one-topping pizza for like $8. Can't go wrong. So I went there, and I see all these cars, and all these people are jammed inside, you know, eating. I went through the drive-through, okay? I'm not going, I am not going in and sitting in there and eating pizza with all these people. So especially when you're going inside somewhere, make sure you wear your mask. I'm very fortunate here where I'm at that I can take Mr. Max out for his walk in the morning and I don't encounter anyone, so I don't have to wear a mask at all. So we enjoy that time for the walks. So anyway, again, thank you for tuning in and sharing some time with me, and please have a blessed day and love and light.